Hi, welcome back. It's me, Austin Miller, the Gentleman Caller, and spring is springing all around us. It's early May here in New York City, and while it's not exactly time to put away all your jackets yet, it is time to start your seeds. Now, at the home improvement places, they have all these kits and plastic doodads and doohickeys that are supposed to help you get your seeds started well. But here's the thing. Do you drink a lot of seltzer or soda? Because admittedly, the Gentleman Caller does. I love a glass of seltzer, and I have all these bottles laying around all the time. I'm not a soda streamer yet. So what I did was invented this fun way for you to take a bottle, a plastic bottle, and to make a wick in which the earth that your seeds are going to start in will be constantly replenished with water, and you won't have to do any work. So let me show you what we're going to do. It's really easy, and once you get into it and you realize the simplicity of it, you're going to be like, duh. Anyway, so the first thing you need to do is round up some bottles like this. You can use a soda bottle, you can use a seltzer bottle is my bottle of choice, and you need to get a razor. And first thing you're going to do is you're just going to score that little label off because it looks ugly, that's why. So take the knife, don't insert it too deeply because otherwise it'll cut through to the bottle itself. So once you've got a few done, what you're going to do is take your razor blade again, and you see where this curve is on the bottle? About, let's say 2 inches above that curve, you're just going to make an incision. I sound like a surgeon. You're just going to make an incision and very carefully cut around the entire circumference of the bottle. You'll be able to see where you started if you just, look through. There you go. So when you have 2 pieces, hold on to this guy. This is pretty level. Not my best work, but not terrible. You're going to take this bottom piece and you're going to cut down about, let's call it almost 2 inches. Because this doesn't have any rigidity because I already took the top off, it's going to be easier just to take a pair of scissors to make this cut instead of your razor blade. So just take the scissors, try to make a nice straight line all the way across. Just like that. Fantastic. Now here is where the ingenuity comes in. Have you ever had a permanent or gone platinum blonde? I'm sure if you have, or if your mother or grandmother has, and you've seen the process, that you're familiar with this product. It's just cotton, and like at the beauty shop you'll see ladies and they'll have it like around their forehead and stuff. So you can buy a bag of this stuff. It's really cheap. You can get it at Beauty Supply. You can get it at America's largest retailer that starts with an A on the computer. That's where I got mine. It's very inexpensive. Take your handy dandy tape measure and you're going to want about 7 inches. Now I'm just going to loop this and make one cut all at one time. You need 4 lengths of this, each 7 inches long. There we go. Now just cut so that they are all individual, just like that. Take your 2 pieces of the cup. Take your 4 wicks, which are all together like this, and simply shove them through the hole, just like that. Perfect. What you're going to do with these pieces on top is you're going to splay them out so that they're not all in the same place. And you want them to almost reach the top of the container itself. So it'll look something like this, right? And then you're going to take the bottom and just put it down in the reservoir like that. So what I've done is I put some water into the base of my reservoir, and then I also ran a little water on top to get these wicks wet, and then I've sort of molded them up the side of the plastic piece. Now, I don't think this is a spade job because, you know, you're just putting a little dirt in this thing. So I'm just going to use a measuring scoop and gingerly fill it up with dirt. There we go. Just like that. Now I'm only filling it up to where the wick ends because I don't want any dry stuff left on top. So that should do it, just like that. Once you've got some potting mix in, it'd be a good idea before you put your seeds in to go ahead and give it a little drink of water here. Now time for seeds. And you know what I always run out of? The thing that I use probably the most, parsley being the second choice, but it's cilantro. I just can't get enough of it. It's very polarizing. Some people really hate it. But I'm not one of those people, so I'm gonna drop about 5 seeds in here. Hopefully they'll all germinate, but they might not. I planted some dill a couple of weeks ago, and I replanted it like 3 times. Dead as a doornail, nothing ever. So I've placed these strategically so that they won't, you know, grow up next to each other. And now I'm just gonna put a whisper more dirt on top of those seeds, because when we add water to it, they're gonna sink a little on their own, and they don't need to be deep. Pack it down just a little. There we go. And now I have some water here, and I poked some holes in the top of one of these lids because I want there to be water on this, and this is probably the only time I'm going to water from the top. But I don't want it to be like a big gush of water. So we're just going to give it a little rain. Just like that. Oh, that's perfect. I like to take a Sharpie and write what it is on the side, just so I know. Now all you have to do is put this in a warm place, maybe outside, maybe a windowsill or something that gets really good solid sunlight, and occasionally refill the reservoir, but you won't have to really even do that very often. And there you have it, the Gentleman Caller's ultimate way to start your seeds. Hey there, you like everything you see here? Follow the Gentleman Caller on social media. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on Vimeo, and I also have my very own YouTube channel that features full instructional videos of everything we do here at www.thegentlemancaller.net. So please like us, keep coming back. Thanks.